all eyes are on the Peach State tonight. The results of the runoff election there could affect the entire country. Joining us now to explain what's at stake is Brian Browne, political science professor at St. John's University. And Brian, how important is this runoff election? And for everyone watching at home, whether the GOP keeps control of the Senate or the Democrats have the majority in both houses of Congress?
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, this is all about power, and the outcome is really going to determine who controls power. Will we have one-party rule with the Democrat in the White House and Democrats controlling both chambers of Congress, or will you have some sort of check in divided government and sort of stopgap measures to keep things in place?
Yeah, pro-life activists are concerned that if Democrats control the Senate, it'll affect abortion laws. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think any legislative gains that were made over the last 4 years in the Trump administration, pro-abortion activists will seek to reverse. This is what happens when you have a change in party. So you could see things like the Hyde Amendment, which Speaker Nancy Pelosi has pledged to dismantle regarding federal funding of abortions. Joe Biden campaigned on codifying Roe v. Wade into federal law. So all of these matters will be on the table come Inauguration Day.
Sure. Now, when do you think we'll know the winners and when will they take office?
So the election, the polls close at 7 o'clock. It looked like it's going to be a very close race. Military ballots and overseas ballots don't get open till Friday, or they still can be counted. If it's close, it may take a couple days to count all the ballots and certify the election. And we've already seen high voter turnout in early voting, but early voting doesn't mean early results.
Right. And then as soon as the results are known, will they take office right away?
Once the election is certified, they will be sworn in and take office.
All right. Now, Senator Kelly Loeffler is one of several Republicans who want to block the electoral count in Congress on Wednesday. President Trump still hasn't conceded. So will this action by some in the GOP have any effect on the outcome of the presidential race?
Ultimately, no. The results have been certified by the states. The Electoral College affirmed them back in mid-December. What's going to happen tomorrow is traditionally a ceremonial type of event. It's enshrined in the Constitution, but there will be legislative delays and procedural tactics used. There will be challenges made. The House and the Senate will recess, go back and debate these objections, but ultimately you need the majority rule and vote to prevail, and that will not happen.
So what kind of effect could this have on the Republican Party as a whole? It seems like they're split.
Absolutely. I think the establishment Republicans clearly want to move on and turn the page. Trump Republicans are holding on to every last-ditch effort. They really have to do some damage control. The Republican Party is clearly divided, and they really need to put the pieces back together again if they want to be a formidable governing party moving forward.
So what about all of those supporting Trump in the hopes of overturning the election? Take Ted Cruz. Trump used to call him lying Ted Cruz. Why do you suppose he's involved now supporting the president?
Well, in politics, your enemy today could be your ally tomorrow. And Senator Cruz clearly has presidential ambitions still. He's looking forward to 2024. He's going to need the hard right Trump Republicans if he wants to find success in a Republican presidential primary, and he's positioning himself for that.
All right, Brian Browne from St. John's University. Thanks for checking in with us, and we'll continue to check in with you about this.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to get updates to all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.